called Western Swingers up against a team called Connelly CC. So the guys in green are from the eastern suburbs.
Oh, yeah.
Guys that
We're the West.
yeah, they're from Western Sydney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's good. So it's our best. There's like a couple of hundred teams in Sydney playing.
Yeah.
So these are the best two teams in Sydney. So.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Right, it's on
I
and
should
working,
be
mate.
watching. Don't hit the
On and
ball
working.
at my...
Yeah. You hear that, Gus? Don't hit him.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. Have a good day.
It's fully working.
You sure the audio?
Yeah, talk. See the thing? This is the good phone, not the bad phone. Just don't move.
Okay.
So I've charging the internet. We're charging your phone. Just keep an eye on the battery at half time.
Yeah.
And if you need to change phones, then change phones. But your phone's charging up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's here.
Perfect.
1 sec. Just stay with me for a sec.
Yep.
Most must be getting the team list.
Oh. Is it power?
Hey, mate.
Hey, did you hear that umpire rocked up half an hour late this morning
Yeah,
at Campbelltown?
crazy, eh?
I even told him yesterday, I said, mate, you're going to have a team there that's going to be super aggro if you're not there right on time.
Yeah, so annoying. He's not the guy we're relying on for Kenya, but obviously won't use him again in Campbelltown.
Anyway, I gave him 3 blocks of the balls yesterday,
Okay,
so he's kitted out for next weekend.
okay, I'll tell him. I'll tell
but
Stricker.
yeah, I'll give you a call tomorrow.
Yeah,
But
sounds
yeah,
good.
I'll do the next 2 weeks in Campbelltown before I go away.
Sweet, sounds
We gotta
good,
go,
mate.
Brad.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Catch up.
Super.
Bye. Come on, Mason. It's the same fucking players.
Do you need the Mason to do anything?
Yeah, I mean,
It's going. So what? Can't you just go on YouTube and?
I just don't want to start it without this. Well, I
It
can't.
is started.
No, but it's not.
It started.
I want the scorecard added on. Because I can't see the fixture, so I have to go in the other way.
Mason, do the scorecard. Start the scorecard.
Is he doing that?
Or are you just gonna do it off YouTube again?
No, I just want you to press start.
It's already started.
Sorry,
Mute.
I want you to do like testing, so just to make sure I can hear it on my phone.
Okay.
Just 1 sec, I'll tell you when. Okay, go.
Hello. Hello.
Good.
Good luck, mate. Remember, if phone can't handle the battery, which it should, just change phones. Yours.
Right, thank you for joining us at the LMS Sydney final for summer 23-24. Got a great game here with Connelly CC from the eastern suburbs up against the top side from Western Sydney, also the world #1 LMS team, Western Swingers. Both the favourites progressed through their semi-finals and should be a cracking contest here. Connelly CC won the toss and elected to bowl. Here's the first delivery. So good start there from Andrew Michaels. It's just probably be a bit of a feeling out period here. These teams would not have versed each other before. Oh, advances down the wicket. Safely in the gap. Great save there from James Chauffeur. They'll pick up a couple of runs though. So Nazir Shinwari showing intent early.
Would have been 4 if it was a flag.
So hits him on the pads. They'll sneak a leg by. So both these sides were at our Australian champs last year. Western Swingers winning the tournament. Connelly CC made it through to the round of 16 on debut in a great effort. So definitely two of the better LMS teams in the country fighting it out for the Sydney title. Western Swingers, multiple champions, won our last winter comp. Connelly CC, it's their first time actually winning the Eastern Suburbs Div 1 comp. And they progressed through the East and North regional final, beating Wardy's Milkman from Manly. And they've now won their opening semi-final to find them in the final here. Full toss.
Well done, Shin.
Down towards Cow Corner for a 4. So pretty easy stuff there for Nazir. Disappointing finish to the over for Andrew Michaels. So the opening over 1 over none for 8 runs. So the captain for Connelly CC, John Hallius, bowled really well in the semi-finals. Going to take the second over here. Nice start from Hallius. So he'll be bowling to Danny Batra, took that first ball. Part of the Australia team going to Kenya next month for the World Cup. He's batting with the very talented Nazir Shinwari. So tough assignment here for John Hallius and the Connelly CC boys. But they're showing early why they're here. Good start from John Hallius. Struck well from Nazir, but straight to the fielder. So a very solid start here from John Hallius. We're just trying to finish this over strong. Shout of catch goes out to James Barakis, who's a very good fielder. A little bit of a fumble there. The catch wasn't on, but it'll just be a single. So great over from John Hallius. Just 4 runs from it. We're going to see Andrew Michaels come back on for his second. And so the final's been played at Centennial Parklands. Just near the SCG here for those watching unfamiliar with the area. So beautiful park, massive park, and we're right in the middle of it. So it's excellent location for the main game. Struck well, Nazir Shinwari for a 4. Pretty easily picked out the gap there. So it's a great opportunity for these two sides to get to play one another. Both which is the best part about Sydney Champions Day. There are sides that just would never get the opportunity to play one another from different parts of Sydney or playing on different days. Getting to show how they stack up against the best. So Fuller there, played off the pads, really well fielded. Incredible fielding out there. Yeah, Jimmy's done exceptionally well. Should have been 4 runs, and I think against most sides would have been. So really backing up his bowler, Andrew Michaels there. And then brings her out a dot. Extra reward for that stopped boundary. That'll be flirting with the wide line and given. So, bowler didn't look happy about it, but yeah, from my seat here, that looked like it was wide. Just having a chat to the umpire is Andrew Michaels. Backing Pavan, the umpire there. I'm sure he made the right call. Goes wide again. Danny Batra connects, heading towards the 4 boundary. Just slows up in time. So just be 2 runs. Now Andrew was hit for a 4 off the last ball of his first over. He'll be desperately trying to avoid the same fate there. And should just be 1. So closes out an okay over there. 8 runs from it. So, steady start for Western Swingers. No wickets. 21 runs from 3 overs. I think both teams will be relatively happy with the start. If Connelly can jag a wicket in this over, they'll certainly feel on top and should do. Western Swingers, team that bats very deep. Always interesting to see what batting lineup they go with. So many options to start off the innings, middle order, lower order. Looks like Gus Sloan is padded up, could be next in. Oh, big appeal for LBW. Ellis doesn't look too upset with the call, so I think that's another good decision from Pavan. Up in the air, will be safe. Coming around, looking for 2, going to have to run hard. Fairly safe in the end. Wasn't a very good shot there from Danny Batra, but it was safe enough because it wasn't close to any fielders. So 2 runs there, and a bit of respect shown from Danny Batra to the Connelly CC skipper. Just hit straight back down the ground to him. This is really good stuff from John Hallius. 6 runs so far, 1 ball left in his second over. 2 dots in a row to Danny Batra. They're looking at 2. They're going to have to run well. There's going to be a chance. Needed a clean pick-up. Really good running from Western Swingers there. So 2 runs. Hallius, 8 runs from his 2 overs. Great effort. They're going to stick with Andrew Michaels here. Just wonder when they're going to go to James Green. He was definitely the best of the bowlers in the semi-final. He bowled late in the game and really made a difference. But looks like they're going to keep holding him off here, which worked well for them early. Yeah, Nazir Shinwari, again, just looks like he's got time. Excellent 4. That's his 3rd 4 of the innings. He moves to 17 off 10 balls. Danny Batra playing that anchor role as he often does. That's just really lovely shot there from Danny Batra. Just nice soft hands and guides that off his pads over 4. Looks pretty close to a 6, I thought. So a bit of a shorter delivery there on the offside. Zanny squeezes away for 1. So it's been an expensive over this one. What are we? So that's 10 runs from 4 deliveries. Needs to finish strong here, Andrew. John Halley's been going well from the other end. That's a lovely ball. And it'll be a dot. Really well bowled there from Andrew Michaels. Be interesting to see if they try to finish him off, because last game they only used the 5 bowlers. I mean, he's gone for a few runs, Andrew, but I really like that last delivery. So we've got John Hallius, who is coming back on for his 3rd. Nazir Shinwari, 18 off 12. Danny Batcher, 16 off 14. 35 runs for no loss after 5 overs. I think, again, both teams will be okay with the start. Puts it in short. Swatted away by Danny Batcher. They're going to run 2. It's not a good throw. Backed up, though, in the field. I was talking earlier in the semi-final about how good Connelly CC are in the field. So if Western Swingers are going to keep pushing these 2s, which is great to see, love the hard running, but they could be, if they get the throw right, Connelly CC, as they often do, Swingers could be in trouble. Hit straight down the ground. James Schofer coming around, but it's too big. That'll be 6 runs for Nazir Shinwari. First maximum of the game. Takes him to 24 now. He's bowled really well. John Hallius. Still good figures after that 6. Just got to forget that one and move on. Just be 1 there. So Western Swingers starting to get on top here, it seems. So it'll just be 1 there to finish off for Hallius, who's been really good. None for 19 off his 3. Does look like they're going to bowl out Andrew Michaels here. I think Hallius will probably hold himself back for later, so I reckon we'll have a bowling change after this over. So none for 46 after 6. So Swingers going at 7.7 and over. The last 10 balls have been good. Just 1 dot, 2 boundaries, 1 6. They're starting to really assert themselves in this final. Slow ball there from Andrew Michaels. Really key for Connelly CC for Andrew to finish off well here. Onto the pads, that'll be a dot. This is good from Andrew Michaels. Now both batsmen into the 20s. They'll be trying to get one of them retired, but they're really settling into their work at this stage. Goes for the big shot. It will fall safe and be 4 runs. And that'll be 6. So we're in the beautiful Centennial Parklands here. Really lovely spot. One downside with this ground though is there's a big area just sort of past square that's got some big trees, and the ball has found its way into those. So guys are currently looking to try and recover that one for us. So that moves Nazir on to 35 off 17. Really strong start from Nazir. Danny Batra playing more of the anchor role as he often does. 21 off 18 for Danny Batra. 10 runs off the last 2 balls for Nazir, so he's really warming to the task now. Andrew Michaels, 1 delivery left in his spell. Needs to try and finish off strong. Try and get a wicket for his team. Dot ball. So Andrew Michaels finishes none for 37 from his 4 overs. Just looking, it looks like we are going to see a bowling change. James Shofar is going to come on for his first over. So James Shofar, very experienced LMS player. Good, how you going? Yeah.
So this is the last man stands comp, is it? Go on, Michael.
Andy, how are you?
Yeah, pleased to meet you. So do you have a women's, any women's teams or mixed teams?
We do have some. We've got more sort of younger girls playing with the
Yeah.
We've had women's comps, not so much.
Right.
We've been here before.
Yeah, it's just something we've struggled to do. Something we want to do, we just
Yeah.
don't seem to have enough for 4 teams. Just what we need to get it going.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got girls who play in the comp. The Blackwells who used to play for Australia, they were playing for a few years in the competition.
Are they handy?
Yeah, they're good. But then yeah, we play at Robertson Road more than there's quite a few.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And is the competition, what's the middle of the season? Or, this is the final, I think.
This is the summer final, so this is the
right.
2 top teams in
Yeah,
LMS.
yeah.
The team batting are actually the #1 LMS team in the world.
Oh, that's right. That guy Gus who's over
Yeah,
there.
Gus.
I met him at some nets. So it's my daughter's playing. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, yeah, I'd be
Yeah.
awesome to have them involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gus is, we're going to Kenya next month for the World
fantastic.
Cup, and
Yeah.
Gus, the guy who's batting now, Danny Batra, they're both in the Australian
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
So it's,
Oh, the guy who launched one into the
yeah,
trees.
it's going to be, he's just, this guy, Danny,
Yeah.
like, just every game, like a 50 off 30. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. He's just like,
Yeah.
so that's,
And does he play grade in summer, or he just does this?
he does most of this now.
Oh, okay. So good.
Danny's into his 40s now, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
so better get back to the
Yeah. So okay. Is there a winter comp or a starting soon? Oh, okay. So you got a website?
Yeah, if you look up last man's Sydney,
Okay, great. Thanks heaps, Andy. All right.
Have a good one. Nice to meet you. See ya. All right, Danny Batra found the gap there. So James Schofi's over goes for 8 runs. It's been a good over until that last delivery. The experienced Danny Batra hitting a 4, getting his strike rate up a bit. So just seeing who we're going to get on. Be another bowling change. So we've got James Spirakis, who was very good earlier. Got a couple of wickets in the semi-final. Both of them were clean bowled. So he's spinner. Be interesting to see how, because Nazir is an aggressive batsman. So be interesting to see if he just takes a couple to have a look or goes straight for him. I'm thinking he's gonna go straight away here, Nazir. Now has a look. And so Danny Batra will be on strike. So they're going at 8 runs and over. Western Swingers haven't lost a wicket yet, bat deep. Going to see these guys start to really increase the run rate if they can. Both just paying respect here to James while they have a look at him. He was one of the better bowlers for Connelly CC in the semi, so he deserves that respect. And he's got 6, could be out. Oh, good stop there from John Hallius. Just stuck one hand out. Was able to prevent it. I think it might have even dropped just over for a 6 if he didn't get a hand to it. Would have been a low one. Instead, 1 run. Great effort from John Hallius, the skipper. So it's been a good start here from James Sparakis. 4 singles to get him going. Love a wicket or a dot to just finish off his over nicely. Goes for it, but should only be 1. Yeah, batter's not interested in a second. So good start from James Sparakis. Looks like we'll have James Schofield coming on for his second over now. He had a pretty good over the first one. James Schofield had a good couple of years with LMS. Went with our Sydney Storm team to Delhi last year, which was an amazing experience. I was lucky enough to be there too. And yes, our boys did well against some of the best teams from India. Tough getting used to the conditions there, but Schofield was the best player in the Sydney Storm team for that tournament. And he's That'll just be 1. And Schofield was part of the Australian Masters team for over 40s that went to the Caribbean in March. They didn't have their best tournament. Schofield was pretty crook over there, the poor guy, but all the same, he's had some pretty incredible experiences getting to go to some great destinations with LMS. Oh, got unlucky there. Danny Batra just played a pull shot. The fielder was coming around, he tripped over and just stuck a hand out to try and stop it. It would have been a really good catch, but had he not fallen over, he obviously would have been in a better position there to try and execute. Instead, that'll be 4 runs. So, tough moment there for Connelly. Danny Batra goes high and should be safe, and that's a 6. Danny Batra really looking to assert himself here. 10 off the last 2, and all of a sudden, Danny is 40 off 26 deliveries. He was going, not much more than a run a ball. Now he's equal with Nazir, both on 40 runs. So this has been a fantastic opening partnership for the Australian champs, Western Swingers. It's crucial here for Connelly CC to get a breakthrough. Both of these batsmen for Western Swingers can retire. They really have they've got the talent, Western Swingers, to just absolutely go nuts with the batting lineup. It's a wider one there from James Schofield. Nazir misses. And that'll be the end of 10 overs, none for 82. Big couple of overs here, and they're looking to their main strike bowler now, James Green. He was definitely the pick of the bowlers in the opening semi-final against the short covers this morning. Got really good career statistics and has bowled well in big games for his team. First time he will have bowled to Danny Batra and Nazir Shinwari. Worked off the pads there from Danny. Just like Sparakis is going to go again. So, just a couple of singles to start off against James Green. Swingers boys might know this is the strike bowler, so just pay him a bit of respect early. If the Swingers can get a player in the sheds here, it'll make a big difference for their chances. Danny Batra goes big. Too big. 6 runs. Moves to 48. Oh, and I've got the best commentator in Australia coming here, Chris Baptista. Hello, mate.
I missed you, brother.
How are
Good
you?
to see you.
You going well? I got your sunnies in the car.
Oh, those are
Responsive athlete.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Welcome, Chris Baptista.
Cheers, buddy. How are we looking? Great day for it.
Mate, ripping day. So we got very lucky. It was a bit dewy this morning for Connelly CC, and then it's been great since then. So.
We just got the update from Hallius there on the mound.
Yeah.
He's quite happy with, even though it's none for 90 after 10, which I'd probably disagree with, but he's quite happy with what's going on. What's your assessment?
Oh, it's. I would say that they're.
You'd rather be in the Swingers' shoes?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I think, look, Danny Batra's one away from retiring. He's just so good at getting those 30 by 35 ball 50s.
Yeah.
He's overtaken Nazir Shinwari now, who was the aggressor earlier.
Right.
I thought he might just sit back while Nazir retired, but Danny's obviously feeling good and really lifted. So I think they really need to get one of these guys before he retires.
Right.
The Swingers have a very deep batting lineup. And if they get one or possibly two, as it looks like may happen in the sheds, they're going to struggle.
Do you push up Suther?
I mean,
He's the most aggressive player, right?
Yeah,
Surely.
I'd say so. I think they'll still stick with Gus in at 3 or 4. He seems to always be in that position.
Fair enough.
Got Alex Valentine coming in.
Hey,
Hello, mate. You pretty sore?
A little bit stiff and sore. But it's a great weekend here in Sydney.
Yeah, had the Canberra team. Fargoff, you're out in Sydney, playing 4 games over 2 days.
Winning 3 of them?
Did you win 3?
We lost to Paddy's on a home run ball.
You're right.
That stopped us taking the clean sweep.
Yeah, okay. Hey, you're obviously in good form. Paddy's a red-hot team.
That's true. I think it was a leadership issue for them.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
There's your Batra retirement.
Danny Batra, 51 off 31. 3 4s, 2 6s. Just a classic Batra knock. Looks like Hamza?
No, too small for him. Listen up. Bin up.
Oh, Sadeep, is it?
Is
think
it?
it's
It looks like it.
Sadeep.
No, it's Ash.
Akshay Nawal. Okay.
What can you tell us about him? I'm not familiar with the bloke.
So Akshay has been ranked very highly. He was the number 1 batter in the world for a while there. He's just been to the India Super Series in March. Didn't actually get a go in the semi-final, interestingly. Didn't bat, didn't bowl. And now he's coming out at number 3. So
Right.
Akshay's a very good player. His ranking did, like he would admit to, his ranking ballooned a bit because he was playing a lot of lower grade stuff.
Right.
So it was interesting when he started playing a bit with the Western Swingers and playing a bit more Div 1 stuff. It was interesting to see how he went, and he's really performed well at that level as well. So
Big stage here for him.
yeah, absolutely. This will be the biggest game of LMS he's played in for sure.
Always gone big.
Got huge shot from Nazir Shinwari there
Wow.
as he moves to 49 off 27. And that brings up the 100 for the Swingers.
Been low scores today until now.
Yeah,
130, 120, and then
both pretty one-sided games. The short covers just couldn't get going against Connelly earlier. And Sledges, definitely up in class against the Swingers. They really only had one bat to get going. So he goes again.
First, this is good.
That'll be another retirement. Nazir Shinwari, 55 off 28. So both openers now in the sheds. Back-to-back sixes, really putting Connelly CC to the sword at this stage.
But you played a lot of games here, like 200 ground par, right? For you, you'd say. If Connelly would be happy if they keep them under 200.
Yeah. Be aiming for less, but
Yeah.
it's... I think the real concern is, though, that there've been no wickets. They've got 2 guys retired. They can just go so hard now.
Oh, here you go. Just what I said. I told you.
Suther's in.
Mate,
Okay.
haven't I read this playbook?
Ah.
I know McKeel.
Did you talk to Miguel before you came over? Did you
Bring
get the
up Suther
inside
ahead
word?
of Gus.
Yeah.
Mate, listen to me. I watch a lot of cricket.
I can see you texting him. Got
Here we go.
direct line through to
Don't
Nikhil
let me
Darwin.
down, Suther.
This could be anything. Goes big.
Ooh.
Could be out. Fielder coming around
Oh,
just
that was
over the
it.
top.
Jeez, he picked the shortest boundary. Lucky. How good's that? 600 strike rate for Suther starting off, as we expected. So they're not going back to James Green.
That's a tough over. 21 from it.
Ooh, after an 11 from Green the previous.
Yeah.
They're going back to Shoaf now.
So Sparakis only 5 runs from his first over and then backed up with 21. So
Jeez.
tough there. I don't get the not bowling James Green again. He was by far their best bowler in the semi-final. They left him till late.
Yeah, why haven't they? Yeah, they should have
I
done
don't-
it earlier.
They left him till late in the first game, which worked well.
You're right. Okay.
But
Hang
you
on.
know they need some wickets now.
There's a committee meeting happening here while we're finding the ball to try and work out how they can stop this flood of runs coming here from the swingers.
I think all the committee meetings should be saying is get Green on. Right? That's it.
That's right. Yeah.
And that's James Schofield, very good bowler. He's a good option, but James Green's the one that's looked the most likely.
Well, he's the best bowler on the side. Surely you've got to.
Yeah, I mean, best bowler on the side. We're into this is the 13th over and he's bowled 1.
Yeah, I don't know. Has Hallius missed the trick here or what? So probably keep it outside off here, just back of the length, I'd say. There you go.
Bow and Shoaf.
What should I tell him to do now first?
Put your phone away. You should be supporting the east side, shouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
You should
Oh, yeah.
have a direct line to Alias, I think.
Oh, he picks that. Is he gonna? Oh, it's just found the gap, and he's gonna not get 4. Oh, they're coming back for the cell.
Ooh.
Good running, excellent running, in fact.
Did you get any runs today, KB?
I only faced 1 ball.
Yeah.
One run.
What'd you do with it? What'd you do with your 1 ball?
Oh, he hit a massive one for a single.
Yeah, good.
Oh, he's gone down the ground. This is straight up in the air. Sparakis is under it, but it's going to clear Sparakis. 6 more for the swingers.
What about you, Val? Any runs for you today?
So, rocks or diamonds type day.
Okay, right.
Tell us about the rock.
Yeah.
Got a good rock.
Golden Duck to finish this afternoon, but a 13 baller in the morning game, so I'll
13 baller. You got a 16 baller yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, love Sydney.
It's good.
Oh,
that's
that's
a nice
elegant. So elegant.
All the way for 6 too. That's
Did it?
massive.
Did it clear?
Wow.
Oh,
That cleared
wow.
that cone.
That's impressive.
He didn't swing at that at all.
No.
That was just all pace of the bowler.
You think that was premeditated?
So I'll tell you, so Akshay Narwhal, his stats, he's played just shy of 100 games. He averages 52, strike rate 221.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, 30 50s in 94 innings. So he's number 6 in the world currently.
I know you say he did it against a lot of lower grade sides, but he's making James Schofield look pretty ordinary at the moment. He's one of the best in the East.
Well, that's it. Yeah, as I said, once he started playing, he really he showed he can do it against the top teams, which is good to see for Akshay.
Yeah, nice. I like that whitish line there. Make him reach.
I hear the
Make him reach. Good finish. Alright, so Green's coming back on now.
So this is the 5th game of the weekend for James Schofield, though. So you got to give him some credit. He's still out there running in.
True.
Bit of an
Good
Iron
point.
Man.
Yeah.
Also saw him out and about last night in Bondi for a drink or two.
How'd he go?
Had a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, good. Good. That's good for Shave.
All right, James Green, can he get the breakthrough? Silver's going to go after him hard. By far and away their fastest bowler. Jimmy Green first up, straight on the pads here. Whether Silver flicks him away for 6, I don't know. Oh! Alright, so that was on the pads and he flicked him away for 6.
Yeah.
That was a one-handed shot as well.
Oh,
Top hand fell off and he's just
I
followed
mean,
through.
Percy will tell you since he's come into the competition, he just goes hard at everything, isn't it? There's only one gear, so to speak.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why he finds him. He comes in like at 7 and 8 sometimes, which is just crazy.
Extraordinary,
Yeah. And he'll often get like 40 off 10 or 11 balls, and
But he's improved actually since years gone by when his previous team used to win with.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
would say.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the freedom of coming down the order and knowing that you can do what you want.
Absolutely. But
That's when you've got a couple in the shed as well.
they've made the aggressive call, bringing him in earlier, and it is paying off so far. 12 off 2.
And this is hurting Green big time.
Need a wicket here.
He's gone again out to Hallius. Hallius, one bounce, and oh, he's fumbled it, and it's gone for 4.
That is costly.
Oh no, the skipper and birthday boy.
It's a tough one. You could see he was trying to decide whether to run forward and go for it, and just kind of got caught between, and then it's bounced right past him for 4 runs. So
You would have dove forward, wouldn't you, Perce?
Oh.
Taken that cleanly.
I wouldn't have taken it, but I would have dove forward. But always body on the line for the team. Just execution, always the issue.
That's better than what KB brings to the team. He's gone missing for most of our games this weekend.
It's
They're
hard
coming back
for
for second, are they? They're coming back for second. Oh, no.
It's hard for KB to go missing though, because you just hear him on that megaphone. You know where he is.
Yeah, you had me.
Yeah.
It's a liability to have on your own team.
Yeah,
Sledging
absolutely.
the shit out of you.
Yeah.
It's a glorious afternoon here at Sydney, though, Perce. Well organised.
Thanks, mate. Did my best for the big day. Well, actually, it was more about the Goffs getting a good weekend in.
True.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's great that you timed your finals day around it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have the rest of the boys all started the trip back?
They have, yep. So they're boys back on the road to Canberra.
Yeah.
I'll catch a flight to the Goldie later on. The Goffs just started their Gold Coast game 20
Okay.
minutes ago as well. So.
Yeah. Tomo playing today?
Yeah, Trent Thompson, former
Right.
LMS Sydney greats, taking the reins in my
Yeah.
absence. So,
Yeah. Very good. Getting ready for Kenya.
Yes.
Tomo will be the Australia team manager.
9th man who's likely to play a lot of games, they're telling me.
Oh,
He's big. As he cleared James Chauffeur.
Oh, one bounce
Ooh,
for.
one bounce.
Um,
Just wide.
Yeah, I think, look, there's definitely a bit of age on the side of some of the guys in the Australia team. So I think Tomo will definitely be getting involved in a few of the games. Brad McGrath was looking pretty injured earlier, I thought. So hopefully he comes good before the trip.
Yeah, tweaked his knee bowling yesterday.
Yeah. But soldiered on, played today for the Sledgers. Gus.
And this morning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he played for you guys this morning too. Yep. Okay. Yep.
Looks like a leggy, is he?
Yeah, Ari. He did not bowl in the.
Oh,
In
talk
the
about
semi.
rocks and diamonds. If it takes wickets or it goes for 50. Come on, Ari.
So this is a big over, is what you're saying.
This could be. Silver could be licking his lips, or he could be on his way back bringing Gus to the crease. One or the other.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it in his bowling stats. His average is under 30, but his economy is about 9. So
Come on, Ari. Ooh.
So wide to start there for Ari.
Oh! This is what Ari needs, confidence bowler. If he doesn't get hit in the first over, he'll bowl brilliantly the next 3. They wouldn't know much about the Connelly side though, the swingers.
No. Oh, that's another wide. Second one.
Wides.
They are, so there'll be 3 runs.
At least a bit of frustration there from the lefty, Akshay. He came down the wicket. Sort of just coming to him for a mid-over chat. Tell him, relax, just get me on strike. I'm sure that was the conversation, right?
Yeah. Was it KB just messaged me and told me
yeah.
you need me to go on strike?
He goes big over square leg. There's a man under it, and he mikes. But he clears him. 6 more to the total.
So that'll be the 150 now for Western Swingers. Really firming into favouritism now. 154 after 14.3. Looks like it's going to be a big total. Anything under 200 here would be a huge victory for Connelly CC, but it's not looking like it's going to go that way.
He'll go down the ground. Sparakis will cut that off for a single. A welcome single for the Connelly side. And they will get to bowl to Sudha. Now Sudha's going to be playing all on the leg side against the spin. So will this pop in the air? He's got Chauffeur, Hallius and Green on the leg side. All good catches. Oh, half tracker. Goes straight up in the air. Hallius is under it. And he bombed it. There still could be a run-out opportunity. Oh, no. Oh, it went straight down his throat. Oh, he put it down. The skipper. That's not what they needed. Ari bowled pretty well that over, I've got to say. Unlucky not to finish with a wicket.
Yeah, tough one there for Ari. So we're going back to James Green. It's been expensive so far, but definitely their best wicket-taking option at this stage. So KB, I mean, it's almost certainly going to be a score 200 plus. Who would you be sending out to bat for Connelly?
Oh, he's gone hard. It's gone just shy of Chauffeur. He cuts it off there, just to a single. I don't think they'll go with Teddy, even though he's the traditional opener. So it'll probably be Sparakis and Andy Michaels.
Yeah.
I'd say the biggest chance of scoring at 200 strike rate for the first sort of 6 or 7 overs, and then
No Chauffeurs?
I don't think they'll open with Shows. No,
Yeah,
I think they might go first drop with him. Has he opened today in the first game?
No, he didn't.
No, yeah.
I don't think they'll open with him either.
No.
I think they should, though. I think they should open Sparakis and Chauffeur.
Yeah, maybe. I think definitely Sparakis will open.
Yeah. But they've got quite a good batting lineup,
They
so
have.
they've got a few choices up the top there.
Well, that's gone straight up in the air. Sparakis is under it. He's getting towards it, and he takes it beautifully. Well done. They're looking for a double play. He gets back in time. Well done. So the steals 2 there. But a good catch by Sparakis. That went a mile up in the air first.
Oh, the bowler would have been so happy when he saw Sparakis settling under it, because it's just... He's a very good fielder, Sparakis. He took a one-handed screamer off me a couple of months ago, which I was very dirty on. Yeah, I mean, when you see it go up near him, you just know it's over. So
what? They get a wicket, but because he stole 2 runs, they still get 2 runs on that play as well. Unique to the sport.
159.
Which is pretty cool.
So, yeah, that's a wicket there for James Green. So James Green got the breakthrough, and we're going to see Binart Sani is coming in at number 5.
Why no Gus?
Well, what did you text to
Yeah.
So Gus was padded up before the game started, so he was obviously expecting to bat high, but they're holding him back.
And there's no Widdistrom today, I'm assuming.
There's no Widdistrom. So to come would be, after this, there'd be Hamza.
Oh, right, wow.
There's Hamza, Gus, and Sadeep.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I I would have batted Gus next, I would have thought. But, I mean, they're all pretty red hot options. Oh, yeah, Bernard, his strike rate, 180, averages
He's going
35.
down straight up in the air. The man's coming around. Won't get to it. They're coming back for 2 though, are they? No. I think Philip fancies himself on strike here.
Yeah, Bernard's got a really good record the last few years, so I can see why they're sending him in here ahead of the LMS Australia representative.
Down the ground hard. He's pushing for 2. Souther wants to come back. Sparakis, good dive, throw. Oh, that's fabulous cricket. Oh, it's a direct hit. Oh,
Big appeal.
Fabulous.
Sparakis, such a good fielder.
He's a live wire.
Yeah.
He's a live wire.
Hallius is still appealing.
That's great fielding.
This is what they ended, though. That 1 wicket could stall the progress here. Potentially keep them under 200. Although you've written them off that they can't keep them under 200.
Well, I mean, it's helping now that they've...
Well, he's gone big over the square leg boundary, which is short, but it was still going to clear it by a fair 30 yards.
Yeah, it's a massive shot there.
Wow. Is he retired?
No.
Oh, he's water. Oh. I thought, wow, that was a good innings.
No. Sadaka's 24 off 8, and Bernard hitting that 6 moves to 7 off 2. So James Green has been expensive. He got the breakthrough, but he's gone for 37 off his 3. So looks like we're going to see Ari again, who had a catch dropped off his first over.
I tell you what, I don't think Souther likes Ari's bowling too, so it's good for Connelly. Oh no, they're not going to put Ari on.
Hallius is coming to finish off.
Is this the last over? No.
No, he's finished off his
spell.
Yeah, finished his spell.
So the birthday boy, the skipper, is bringing himself on.
He was very good. I think he went for about 22 in the semi-final.
Right.
And he bowled really well to open this up. None for 19 off his 3 overs. So hasn't got a wicket today yet. Can he change that in his last over?
Hit that out to mid-wicket, but just still on the ground for a single to Ari. Oh, beautiful delivery, played all around it. Great stuff there by the skipper on his birthday.
Alias has broken through and removed Binart Sani. Big moment there for Connelly CC. So we're going to see, here comes Gus Sloan in at number 6. He'll be joining Suthaka. Hallius, be very excited. A couple of wickets there in the last few overs for Connelly CC. So it is slowing down a bit. Maybe they can keep them under 200.
It's tough though, coming straight to the crease and going after it.
Absolutely.
You had guys who were in form there with Batra and whatnot before, but and Hallius is bowling laser-like on the stumps. Second ball, you know what? The skipper just knew I got to lift this side.
There's a bit of chatter out there as well. They've got their tails up, Connelly CC. There are lots of positive chat about how they're riding this, which they are. So it's good to see them being positive about it.
Here we go, first ball to Gus from Hallius. And smart from Gus to get off the mark. They're coming back for 2. Oh, look at Green. Oh, that's slick across the field. Magnificent. He's charged in 35 yards away. Kept that to a single. Magnificent work there by the Connelly Cricket Club. They're in this. They're not giving up. Oh, he's in trouble! No, he's got him! Souther's on his way back. Hallius has got a double wicket in the over. Oh, wow.
Umpire's finger was up there before the appeal too. That was absolutely plum. The skipper carrying the Connelly boys here, KB.
He's done well. Not plum.
John
How about the
Hallius.
tide turning here?
You can feel it, can't you?
Yeah.
Sudhaka Sanatha Pillay, 25 off 10. Massive wicket there for John Hallius. 2 for 21. He's got one ball left. Last chance to do something with the ball here for John Hallius. And so it's going to be Sudeep Deepak is coming out at number 7. Very good young player, Sudeep Deepak, part of the Sydney Storm team that went to Delhi last year. Been a mainstay for Western Swingers in recent years. Has played a lot with Gus, so they'll know each other well. Can Hallius get 3?
Well done, Ari. Climbing up on the boundary, saving the boundary, but they come back for the second.
Massive over for Connelly CC there. 2 for 23 for John Hallius. Great effort by the captain.
On his birthday. Well done. So who's coming on? They're bringing Shafe on. He's had a decent break there in the shade down a fine leg. He should be fairly fresh. He's got 2 new batsmen at the crease. This is set up for him to take a couple of wickets here, you think.
These 3 players actually were all part of that Sydney Storm team in Delhi last year. Sudeep and Gus batting and Show for the bowler. So they've been on tour together, will know each other well. 171 for 3 after 17. What are you predicting, lads?
They won't get 200.
Yep.
I never thought they would.
190.
190. Okay, the
yeah.
boys are right behind Connelly here.
Yeah, nice. Making Gus fish for it outside off. That's not where Gus wants it. He wants it full at his pads. That's his strong area to hit.
Good start for Chauffeur. Every 1 and dot here, they'll be loving.
Not super keen to take wickets, I don't think now. Just the dot balls to finish it off. Get some momentum into the innings break.
I think they'd love to get Gus.
Yeah, nice. Oh, he's good behind, is he?
How's that?
Oh.
Great pace from Chauffeur.
It was. That took the batsman by surprise there.
If they get Gus out here, then they're into the number 7 and 8, who are, good batsmen themselves. But yeah, I think it'll just be big for them if they can get 2 new bats, 7 and 8 to the crease.
Oh, well bowled, nice and full. They squeeze it down the ground, thinking about 2, but not on Sparakis' arm. One thing in the favour of the Swingers also, it's pretty warm out there, so bowling for the first 20 overs. Connelly a bit gassed. Oh, this is exceptional bowling here from James Schaefer. He's worked out his good mate Gus here, just bowling well outside off, back of the length. He knows he's not going to get hit for 6 that way. Just stay away from his pads.
2 runs from 4 balls, really important for Chauffeur to finish off well here. It's been a great over.
Oh,
And he does it.
Brilliant,
Nice.
brilliant. They're struggling to get
What an
180 at this
over.
rate. Very
Walking back
good.
the clock. He certainly can't be 40. Not sure how he made that Masters World Cup team. It's his 5th game of the weekend. He's got faster every game.
Mate, he's the youngest looking 48-year-old I've seen.
And one of the best looking.
Yeah, very much so. Yes.
So they've got 2 overs to get through. James Green still has 1. Sparakis has 2.
Really
Ari's-
Sparakis, huh? .173 after 18 when they were, 111 after 11.
So it's big over here. Spinner coming on for the 19th over. James Green will finish off, you would think.
So what, he's going to step across his crease and look to hit it on the onside, you'd assume? No, he just tries to flat that up.
This is a great period here now for Connelly CC as they rally.
Putting big time pressure here on the batsman. Oh! Oh, he's in trouble! Oh! Wow.
Oh my word.
He's walking. He's walking, but the umpire hasn't given him. I don't know what's happening here.
There's a discussion.
He's walking and he's gone. There the umpire gives him.
No St Allen signalled stumping. Sudeep Deepak is out for 3 off 5. Really sharp work there from the keeper, Teddy. And it's going to see the number 8 batsman come to the crease. Hamza Mahmood.
Can bat.
Can bat, yeah. Not your average number 8.
Definitely not.
Wonder if that was a tactical walk-off by the batsman
Well,
there to get the
yeah,
retired
that's-
batsman back in. Great strategy if that's the case there from Western Swingers.
Yeah, I mean, Sudeep's a very good young bat, but you might be right. Connelly CC did think it was out, though. The umpire, less
Huge
sure.
Pressure on Hamza, though.
It is.
He's got to go from ball 1. Terrific player, but he'd like a few siders.
But I guess they've got those 2 retired batsmen, though. So if it doesn't work, they've got Danny Batra and Nazir Shinwari.
In that order. Coming back
In that order, yeah. Yeah, you'd be preferring Nazir to be coming in
Yeah, I was
first.
gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Danny's ever come back in. Oh, geez, a dip at the last minute there. Helped his cause.
So Hamza, this will be his 200th game of LMS.
Wow.
And he averages 56 at a strike rate of 161, high score 106, 200s, 47 50s. So yeah, for that to be coming in at number 8 is extraordinary.
Majority of that at first division too.
Yeah, it would have been.
Right.
Yep. That could be
What's the
wide.
umpire saying there? He's giving him the benefit of the doubt. Oh! Gus not happy about that one. That's clever bowling here by Sporakis. It's a fairly wide pitch here.
And Gus he hasn't fired here. He's 2 off 5,
But they stayed away from his pads until then.
and that'll be 6.
You just
So
have to stay away from his pads. Sorry, Bert.
it's all right. Bad finish there for Sparakis. It'd have been an excellent over. Gus moves to 8 now. So we are into the last over. 180 for 4 after 19 overs.
Well, virtually impossible for the 200, you'd think.
Not with the home run.
Oh, sorry, yeah. 190.
This has been an exceptional rally, though, from Connelly CC.
Wow. I mean, ever since we got in the commentary box, things have changed.
Yeah, since you started messaging Hallius what to do, it's just...
He's over, though. Coming back on.
Oh, Hallius was... Yeah, he's bowled
Big
so
game
well all
changer.
day.
Because momentum is a big thing to carry into the next innings.
yeah.
You know, they'll
Hallius,
feel uplifted.
Hallius opened up and batted really well. I think
yeah?
he was about... He retired hurt on 45. He had a big night last night at a wedding.
Yeah.
Had quite the cramp, but has obviously recovered.
The benefit of youth.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many balls it was, but he was going pretty well. It would have been around 30, maybe. He got his 45 in a chase where they didn't need to go hard. Excited for your Sunnies, KB. I'll get
That's all Brad on, yeah. Yeah, here we've got a new sponsor, have we?
We do.
For sunglasses.
2020 Vision, T20 Vision. Very lucky to be wearing some myself. You're going to be having some shortly.
They sponsor the Big Show, don't they?
They do.
Yeah, very good.
I think we're their favourites. Big Show's number 2 ambassador.
We're probably reaching out to more people than that would see the Big Show.
Yeah,
I'd say,
surely.
Globally.
They've got behind us as well our Australia team that's going to Kenya next month. So they're sponsoring the Australia side. All the lads are going to be decked out in some sunnies as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're super comfortable. I love mine.
Thank you, 2020. All right, 5 balls to go
Tried it?
in this Swingers Setting a score. So James Green coming on the bowl. Surely it's just going to be 5 balls outside off. Just don't bowl on the body, on the legs. Just stay well and truly away from the stumps. That is phenomenal. Brilliant bowling by Green. Yorker outside off. Lovely. Very difficult to hit. They've got a very fine third man for an edge. Just save the boundary.
Really hard situation here for Hamza. As you were saying, KB's just got to get going straight away, which is not easy to do. Gus hasn't got going yet either, so...
Oh, this is excellent bowling. Excellent bowling. Knowing exactly where his wide line is.
They just look like a different team this second 10 overs.
They've kicked in a gear. They needed to carry over into their batting performance. Well bowled. It's gone down to mid-on. They're thinking about 2, but Sparakis is there. It's a clean pickup and release. So probably other than the Hallius drop, it's really good fielding here by the Connelly side. We're only in their, what, second season, is it? Is it second or third?
It's the second of Div 1.
Yeah, right.
They played lower grades before that. Oh!
Nearly a caught and bowled. It's a great over here by Green. Is this the home run ball?
This is the home run ball.
So can Hamza, if he hits a 6, it's worth 12.
Oh, they're 182. 1 ball to go.
He's gone up in the air, but there's a man under it. Andy Michaels is under it. Oh, he drops it. Doesn't matter though, they get the 2 runs, but 184 is the score.
So great effort there from Connelly CC to bring it back. They were looking a bit out of it for a while there. 184. We'll be back with the chase soon for 185. Second innings of the LMS Sydney Summer 23-24 final. Got Western Swingers now bowling to Connelly CC. It was a really rapid start from Western Swingers. Connelly CC managed to get back into the game. So they're chasing 185 to win. We've got James Sparakis and John Hallius opening as they did in the first semi-final. And Binat Sani is bowling. Yep.
Spin. Oh, that looks wide. Wide to start off with. That's not what we're looking for the swingers anyway. Those are Sparakis and Hallius. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what they did in the semi. And
Okay.
Sparakis didn't get many runs, but Hallius, I think Sparakis ran. I can't remember how he got out, but he didn't get many. But Hallius was looking good.
Oh,
Another warhead. That'll be 3 runs.
that hurts.
But that didn't look real happy with that decision. It looked well wide to me.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Is he turning it back enough? I don't think he's turning it back enough. Oh, nicely played behind square. It's going away to the fence. Gus is going to cut that off. Thinking about 2, but no.
So in Swingers' first semi-final, Hamza Mahmood had the keeping gloves, and Danny Batcher opened the bowling. But we've got Danny is keeping now. I'm not sure if that means Hamza's going to bowl, but yeah, Batcher bowled really well. So it looks like he certainly won't be a bowling option early on in this innings.
I always thought Hamza's a better keeper. Not that Danny's not a good keeper, but I think Hamza's a... Has he picked the gap? I think he's picked the gap. That's racing away to the fence for 4. Square drive there by the skipper on his birthday.
That's his first delivery too, so beautiful way to
Jesus.
get off the mark.
Showing leadership. Yeah, I played for a side like this where a captain's taken over the game like this. Playing in the East on a Sunday.
Argy bargy, doesn't it?
Oh, he's gone big. And he's gone all the way for 6. Oh, second ball, he's cleared the rope.
And that is 15 runs from the first over.
Wow.
Now, look, an advantage that Connelly do have is that they play in the East, where we're playing today. They've played on this field a lot of times, which is probably why they did have their tail up. They know that it's a score that's very achievable to chase here. But they'll be, Hallius, 10 runs off 2 balls. Look at him go. Oh, the shoulders are back too. Look at him striding up and down the wicket. He's full of confidence. Sudeep Deepak.
You almost feel like if you're Sparakis, if you can't really hit a 6, just get a single.
Yeah.
If it's not there for you, just push to get Hallius and strike.
I mean, Hallius just wants to go big, so yeah, I think you're right. Really open.
While he's in this sort of zone, right?
Yeah. And we have Sparakis doesn't wear a helmet, as you can see, and he loves them short though. So be interesting to see what happens here with Sudeep. Gus is the most likely one to be bowling short stuff, I would say.
I saw him bowl in the previous game. Yeah, he had a couple of short ones, didn't he?
He did, yeah. He got a couple of warnings. No balls, wides, but. So swingers will need Sudeep Deepak to be at his best. One of the best young bowlers in the competition. Got high hopes for Sudeep.
Down the ground will be a single.
I think he'll be an option for the Australia side in years to come.
Let's see what Hallius can do. They're trying to protect that square boundary on the offside, but Hallius can play all around the ground. Oh!
Really good start here from Sudeep. After the 15 runs in the first over, he's just conceded 1 off 3 deliveries here.
Oh, he's gone big, over cover, maybe even point. 6! Johnny Hallius on his birthday, he's having a field day. Just change that over pretty quickly. One to come. Tell you what, they're going after this chase with reckless abandon here, the Connelly CC side.
They're all standing as well. Connelly CC, they're all just walking around there. Plenty of nerves here. First time finding themselves on this stage, up against the world's #1 LMS team.
Yeah, just a single to finish the over. Well done. Now the overs bowl, we've got a bit of downtime here. I'll just give you a bit of a... Is that over? I think it's over.
That'll be over, yep.
Yeah. So a bit of a backstory here. So I've known Connelly for the 2 years of the 3 that they played, and last year they thought they got robbed because they were the best side in Div 1, but they didn't get the jersey points, unfortunately. They never turned up always with their clothing bonus points. And when they were watching on as the Daily Batters, I'm not sure if you know them, but the Daily Batters, they progressed through to Champions Day, and they thought, we could have beaten these guys, we could have gone through. And now they finally put in this season of getting the jersey points, winning all these games. And now they're here on the grand stage, looking to go to North Sydney Oval if they can knock over the #1 team in the world, or in the country anyway.
I have a very different version of events to that, which I'm more than happy to dispute.
We haven't got time for that.
No, we do. I will be getting my 2 cents in.
It's gone big over the point. That's 6 more. Oh, that's his BBL hot zone here.
So see the bloke who just hit 6, the Connelly CC captain, the guy that's now 23 off 6.
Wow.
When I put them up to Div 1 last summer, he was furious. He's like, we're not a Division 1 side, there's absolutely no way. And I was like, mate, trust me, you are. So he didn't believe me. And then the start of the summer, they didn't take it seriously, thinking they were going to get pumped all the time. And then they realised they very much are up to it, but they left their run too late.
Oh, he's gone again, this time over cover. That's 6 more.
Yeah, no, he's a Division 4 player, this bloke.
Oh, he's clearing it by miles too.
John Hallius, what a knock this is. So Danny Batra has come out a keeper and's been hit for 2 6s. The LMS Australia rep, Johnny Hallius, is giving it to him at this point.
Oh, well bowled there by Batra. He'll come back. Yeah, not bad for an over 50. He's over 50, isn't he? Over 50, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's still got it, Danny Batra. One of the better players playing across LMS in the country for mine.
Absolutely. No more for his batting than his bowling, but he's got a great bowling record too.
Well bowled, well bowled. I wasn't expecting this spectacular a start from the Connelly CC chasing the 186, but wow, come out of the blocks flying here.
I think there'll be a bit of head noise for the skipper now. I'm not certain. I think Gus is skippering. Nikhil Darwin, team organiser, not playing today. But I think Gus is skippering, and he probably won't know what to do with this bowling lineup after this start. So Batra recovered really well there, just one run from the last 3 deliveries. So Sudeep Deepak, who was good in his first over, he's going to continue here. Binat Sani went for 15, Batra 13. Will they stick with one of those?
He's 3 overs 37. How do you feel if you're Gus at the moment?
A lot of head noise.
But who do you go to? Like, you haven't got Widdestrom here who's reliable, right? 4 overs, under 20. Who's going to give you that today now, given the start that the Connelly side have had?
I think that their strike bowler is definitely Nazir Shinwari. He's just... I've seen him play so many big games and always contributes with bat and ball. He got a 50 in this game, so he's confident. They seem to like to bowl him later though. Sort of around the 10 over mark, somewhere around then. So it'll be interesting to see if Gus or whoever is captaining makes that call early.
Nice. I'll tell you what, they won't do it, but you bring on Sudha, a bit of spin, and he can spin it both ways. I think he'd just be tough to get away, and he gets the breakthrough.
He didn't bowl in the first game, interestingly, and neither did Akshay. Are you going to bowl today, Akshay? Hopefully not. Okay, so hey, yeah.
Well played. It's just a single though. It's the better over here for the swingers. Bringing it back.
Gus might bring himself on potentially as well as another option.
I think Gus would be more suited to a new batsman when they get the wicket. Then he'd come on.
Oh,
an inside edge. Well done by the keeper to stop it, because that would have been 4. Yeah, I just think if you're just new to the crease and you're getting Gus bowling heat, it's difficult to get going. Whereas now, Hallius might like it. But I do think, he's probably one of the better bowlers in the side,
Yeah. Sudeep just really keeping swingers in it at this stage.
Yeah, but if he puts one outside off, Hallius will make him pay. Slower ball, doesn't get a hold of it at all.
So really strong over there from Sudeep Deepak. Swingers under pressure, but he's just gone for 11 from his 2 overs. The other overs have both been expensive. And strike bowler coming on, Nazir Shinwari. He's coming on early.
You said they'd keep him on until later in the piece, but now brought him on early.
It's a bit of panic.
But you were saying the road to the final has been a bit rocky here for the swingers. I mean, their previous game they made it look easy, but prior to that they had a couple of last ball finishes. Yeah,
they did. They were up against 2 of the better LMS teams in Sydney though. Like, top 5-10 teams.
Yeah, right.
So they had to get through Paddy's in the ride final, which they got through last ball. And then they versed Cosby Ken in the Western Regional final, who I think they're ranked number 2 or 3 in Australia at the moment. Very good team from Western Sydney.
I think that's a fair call there. Didn't think it was wide initially.
So Nazir Shinwari, his strength really is just varying it up. He's got a lot of different deliveries.
He's going hard, but it's straight to the man. But there's sun in his eyes, and it's gone for 6.
Very
wow.
And if there was ever a reason to get yourself a pair of T20 Vision Sunnies, that was it. He just could not see the ball at all.
That's just not good enough though
No.
at this level. I should have swallowed it.
It's Sadiq Deepak.
Dispute about whether that's a 4 or a 6. It definitely
it
looked
seems
like a
as though,
6. The fielder was right on the boundary.
So both camps are by that boundary too.
Yeah.
Have they called that 4?
They've called that
They've
4,
called it
even though he was
4.
standing on the boundary, went over his head.
There's been a big petition there.
Batsmen aren't happy.
I'm sus on that call as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, because if he's on the boundary, how can it be a 4 if he's gone through his...
He went over his head for 6.
And the umpire's thinking about it, and he's going to keep it as a 4. Yep,
bit of a
it's 4.
controversial moment in this final, but they are going to go with 4 runs. It's 1 ball left of his second over. Connelly CC desperately needing to find the boundary rope.
Oh, good ball.
So Sparakis is really struggling based on his normal standards. He's opened the batting, now moves to 20 off 27. Teddy Dodd, 14 off 10. It's really going to have to be Sparakis to get to a retirement quickly, hopefully, for the Connelly CC to get them back into it. They need over 12 runs and over now.
Wow.
Sadiq Deepak was exceptional earlier, 3 for 20 off his 4. So we're going to be going here, Sudhakar Senathapillay. This is his
Here we go.
first over.
Leggy.
And so he's the 6th bowler used by Western Swingers.
So Akshay and Hamza have been used.
That's right.
Yeah, you've got to meet the ball. Not a good idea to wait and sit back on your heels against Sudha. Come on. Sparakis. Yeah. Steps inside, goes over square, but the man's coming around, and he dropped it. Oh, wow. Oh, the rare misfielding you'll see. I suppose keeping Sparakis in at the moment isn't a bad.
Which you wouldn't often say. Today it has been the case so far, but he's looking to get really aggressive now.
Oh, he's injured.
Who's that? Binart.
Yeah, looks like, yep, he's injured himself, so Nikhil Darwin's going to replace him.
Better put a shirt on. It's come off right. Where?
Is it? Oh. Another one.
I haven't seen that with any of their medals.
$77 after 12. Wow, 100 runs required, 100 odd runs required off the last 8. It looks a forlorn effort now here from the Connelly CC.
Come on, Shinny boy.
Well, he's gone hard at it. There's a vacant gap through the covers. It'll just be a single though. Shinwari, he's bowled really well today. Oh, he's gone big over cow corner. He's finally got one. 6
Almost hit the
runs.
spectator.
Who didn't even move.
He just covered his face, which wasn't going to help his legs. Just looked in. There's a chance of getting hit there. He just was over here telling us how he was hit last week at the ground. So
I wonder why.
yeah,
He's
I
in
can't
the hot spot
imagine.
there too, Cow
Yeah.
corner. That might be the first boundary Shinwari. Oh no, he had another boundary before. He's bowled well, Shinwari. Sparakis, is he going to break the shackles? Oh, what a good comeback. Jeez, that had some good elevation on it.
He loves the shorter balls too,
Oh.
but it's just not getting them today.
Oh, well bowled.
Oh, good pace.
A lot of dots here. Well bowled. That's clever bowling. Souther's going to come back on the bowl. They haven't looked likely. They've got James Green to come in next. They've got to look for more intent here. Something's needed for Connelly to lift out of this as the Swingers closing in on another Sydney title. I don't know how long it goes back, but I think it's at least 12 months, if not maybe even 15 months since their last loss. Comes down the wicket, goes down the ground, a long on, will just be a single. Comes down the ground, this time he gets a hold of it, and that's huge.
James Baraka showing a bit of fight here. Moves to 33. Got another 6. It's still 14 and over needed. So it's a tough assignment here for Connelly, but if they can keep getting a few boundaries each over, can take it deep.
Not beyond the realms, but yeah. Down the wicket
That
and he
will
goes
help.
again. This time over mid-wicket.
James Barakis hasn't given up.
Here we go.
Moves to 39 now. If he can retire quickly, a bit of life for Connelly CC.
Finally putting some pressure back on the Swingers though.
It's a big 2 balls here now for Sadaka. Still got 2 to go. And could see a retirement from James Barakis if he keeps on
He's going to
firing.
get some instructions from Nikhil here. I think he's going to fire in a quicker one here. He's watching Sparakis go across his stumps. So a quicker one here at the stumps has him plumb in front. No. But Sparakis goes again. Doesn't get a hold of it. Misfield, but he'll still just get the single.
Take James to 40 runs now. So it's been a better over so far. 14 runs from it, 1 ball to go. And that'll be 15. So they're ahead of what they need to do each over now. They were needs to be 14 each over. So if they can match that from here on in, looks like we might be seeing a new bowler too.
Oh, here we go, Hamza. Hamza bowls both spin and pace, doesn't he? He has that option. Now, what's Danny Batcher going to come and have a chat to him about? What he's going to do?
So Teddy Dodds hit 2 boundaries so far for his 18. He needs to be finding the rope pretty consistently from here on out. Right, just getting the field right. Should be getting on with it here.
So he's going to bowl spin by the look of it. To Teddy Dodds. Teddy comes down the wicket and pumps him over mid-wicket. That's a huge 6.
That's his first one of the innings, Teddy Dodd. He'll feel a lot of confidence. First ball from Hamza Mahmood puts him under pressure.
First, where there's life, there's hope.
Absolutely. Oh, we've dipped under 14 and over now too. Another big over here. Could have Connelly back in it.
I tell you what, the spectators are even moving. They know it's coming.
They're
There's
in the
some
danger zone.
There's some more coming their way.
They're going 50 metres back. This is a big ball here from Hamza. If Teddy can back it up here and really put the pressure on him.
So tough to come on at a time when they're going hard for Hamza. Bowling under extreme pressure. Comes down the wicket, goes again. Has he got enough on it? It's out to cow corner. He's cleared it again. 6 more. Wow.
Teddy Dodd moves to 30 off 18.
Oh,